My name is Jeff Johnson, alias Jackamoe. The homies call me Jock from the block. I'm here today trying to get things going at 148%. We're gonna give y'all the structure of Compton and where the lines were drawn, territory. So LA was on the other side of El Segundo, going north from Compton, northbound. So you're coming south, you're gonna cross El Segundo. That's where the Westside began. It's like the whole west side of Compton pretty much is Compton. Anyway, it was like Pirus Street. As soon as you cross El Segundo, Centennial High School, then 3 blocks from that was Pirus Street, basically, so then you go farther down, cross Rosecrans, you're in Captain Little Park Hood, 148th, 144th. The 42nd is behind Towns. But y'all might have seen Kendrick Lamar's little mural on the wall. All that hood is Pirus, all of it. But the thing is, it's like, do we really own anything over there? No. So what the hell are we fighting for? Well, the fight was to protect. People couldn't protect themselves. They needed somebody to stand up for them. And that's what we was trying to do. Stand up for those who couldn't fight for themselves. Like people getting their coat killed over a leather coat. Or probably wouldn't even worth $200, So yeah. So lines were being drawn and shit got real quick. 72, 73. 73, we had the highest crime rate in the nation, Compton. Compton ain't that big, but it's that deadly. Territorial. Everywhere you turn, it's a hood. Everywhere you turn, 8 miles from Manhattan Beach. It's like a whole nother world just right down the street. Born in Compton was fun, it was like a magical place, we played hide and seek. Then we had our own little game called Hide and Go Get It. We'd catch the girls to get the smooching, kissing, and grind on them and stuff. And they'd try and hide. But a lot of times they weren't really trying to hide. They wanted to get caught. Just like today, same shit. They want to get caught. Is anybody willing to be chasing? That's all. I'm not the one to be chasing. But Compton was a beautiful place, man. You could grow any kind of fruit. On the weekends we would hit peach trees, plum trees, loquats, pomegranate. All that stuff just grew right there in the backyard. Avocado trees. Man, Compton was rich. So, as we were speaking of Compton, at one time, when the Black Panthers were being established, they would go to little neighborhoods, all over Compton, everywhere, and it'd be a vacant house. They'd rent that house out, and they serve free meals for the kids, the free meals, whoever wanted, and then they'd also set up games in there for them to play, somewhere to go besides the streets, for the, we had some unity. That was back at a time when a neighbor could whoop your ass if you got out of line, and it was okay with your parents, You might get 2 ass whoopers, one for your neighbor and one from you know, from your mom and dad. You know, so there's a lot of unity and a lot of love for one another. So then I said you start hearing rumors about these people jumping on people and beating them up. Black people beating up other black people, calling themselves Crips. And it didn't sit well with a lot of people, you know? Like the people on the west side of Compton, because they were bullies, basically. You know, we had unity at one time. And now so you got people just beating up people because they can. Take advantage of them. 10-1 on Urco and shit, you know? Thinking they did something. That ain't tough, man. That's just being a bully. You know, so somebody had to stand up against them. So when the line was being drawn in the sand, and they asked me what side of the line would be in, I'm in line with the Westside. It's an alignment of the stars. You know, staying with the Westside. That's where I was born and raised. That's what I'm fighting for. You know, we had to defend our little turf for them coming over there harassing women. You know, if we'd have gave them the park, they'd have been in the park every day. People scared to come out their own houses to the park. You know, so we defended our hoods, kept them out, let them know. Y'all can't dance here. Y'all gotta find somewhere else to dance. We don't, just the way it is, you know. That led to gang wars. A lot of people, innocent people, lost their lives for nothing. For what? It's crazy, man. It's sad. Sometimes it's sad. Definitely, I just wanted to share some thoughts. You know, I'm trying to reach out and give something back after 50 years of us OJs tearing up shit. Now it's time for us to try and get something back. So, you know, you guys may have heard me speak on before, whatever your last name is, rep that. I'm gonna keep pushing that until somebody hear me, you know? So, that's what it is. And I really like kind of be able to share something with the youth because I feel like, you know, my life was spared for a reason. You know, the reason is I can help somebody else. You know, I figured like, you know, somebody was watching over me and I got through it. I'm about to be 70 this year, and I wish I'd like to see all the little homies be at least get up there to 70, you know, and do the right thing. If I can do it, anybody can do it. You know, it looks like it might be hard, but it's not. Just make a decision, a choice, and choose. You know, 'cause that's just what it is. Everything comes down to choices. So choose the right thing. You know what I'm saying? So choose, get you a nice female. Choose going over her house tonight instead of hanging out, you know? Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff like that in the book. I can't wait till it drop. So y'all need to like and subscribe to the channel at 148%.